This is Debbie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is one of the cards we did in the Stamp Club. I call it a triangle fold card. One of my Stamp Club members, Beth, gave me the idea, and I just love the fold. And I'm going to show you how we did this with a piece of scrap cardstock. I'm using the new In Colors here, and then also the stylish, not the stylish shapes, the Spotlight on Nature dies. I'm using these two, and also the sentiments are from Hope You Know, and then we'll also use Spotlight on Nature with the butterflies. Get that out of the way. But the main part of this is to show you how you can take a piece of cardstock and cut it so you have a triangular fold. Let me pause just a second here. Okay, you use your trimmer and you take a piece of cardstock, 8.5 by 11, and use your trimmer and take out the scoring tab, so you just have your cutting tab in here. I did lose my stylus for my scoring thing, so I'll just use my bone folder. You score it in half this way, so you'll score it at 5.5. And then you'll turn it and you'll score it at 4 1/4, just as if you were doing cards. So here's your scoring. Okay? Then you see on your trimmer you have your track. And the reason you take out the scoring blade, because you're going to need you're going to actually need to put it all the way here and all the way down here. So I'm going to put a corner and this track up here. I don't know if you'll whoops, see it. I just dropped my ink. Pull this down so you can see it. And the bottom half will go in the bottom part of the track. And you hold this real tight, and then you cut it. Okay? And then you have your card base. So I'm going to take, here's my hump, so you just fold that this way and fold that down, and that's your triangle part of your card. That's the whole basis of this card is the triangle part. You can use any stamp set, any color, anything that you want to do. The designer paper. So I've already folded all this and done this for the Stamp Club. So they'll have their card. And then you're saying, well, how did you get the designer paper to fit? So you take your 6 by 6 designer paper and you cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. That is the same size as you would have on the inside of your card. 4 by 5 1/4, as if you had an inside white piece. And then you put that in the trimmer, in the track, and do a diagonal cut. And then you have two pieces. That will fit on each corner of your card. And you also have, it doesn't work with the other way. Let's see, you can't do it the other way. So if you want to mix and match them, you can cut two designer papers at the same time. So we'll adhere this, and then you're going, why is those extra pieces in there? Well, I had a 6 by 6, so I had extra pieces. So we'll put this across the card like we did here. And then there's one extra piece in here that you can use to put on the inside if you would like, or however you would like to do it. So we'll go ahead and adhere this, and this will go here. And you can use glue however you want it. Now I want to show you what a friend of mine in the accountability group does. She lines up her stuff of how she's going to glue it. And normally I glue it, then I put it down. She lines up her pieces so she knows exactly how they're going to go. Okay. And then she just does a little bit at a time. Puts that down. And then she holds this up. Puts her glue. It's just another way of adding glue and making sure your paper is straight. I need to add a little bit more here. So let's do that again with this one. So we're going to line this up. And this is Michelle that has shown me, or she goes by Shelley. Okay, we're going to, oops, and then you got to put it down straight though. I didn't, there we go. And then, I have some people that sometimes it's just hard to get things straight, so this is another way of showing you how to do it. Okay, see, there you go. Now these pieces, I don't want to do the stripes, I want to do the opposite side. So I'm just going to add a little focus to it, because you know you can't waste designer paper. You cannot waste designer paper. So and this one will go here. I thought, what a quick and easy way to make a card. Okay, and then you just take your scissors and you cut off the excess. Okay, then you have your stylish shapes. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp using black memento. The reason I put this on my glass plate is because I got a glare off of my light up there. So I'm going to stamp "You are the sunshine that brightens so many of my days." Hold it down for a minute or two. And we'll set that aside. Keep your fingers off of it. And then on the inside, I'm going to put, and the day after that, and the day after that, and so on. So ink that up, black memento. Now, I'm going to set that aside. Now, on the envelope, I chose to use Spotlight on Nature and use the butterfly. I use the butterfly a lot. And we'll go ahead and just ink that up. And then that coordinates. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put this down here. And we'll go ahead and layer this on the inside. Now, if you wanted to add this piece, you can. I'm not going to, but you can. You can do whatever you want with it. Now, this piece will be dimensionaled up on here, so you only want to make sure you put the dimensionals on this side. So this side over here, we're going to add dimensionals. So you actually get two cards with one card base. And that's your card. It's just simple, simple, simple. So whatever stamp sets, if you have at home, you can put flower here. You can stamp whatever you want on the inside. As members of Stamp Club, I cannot send you stamped images, so you'll have to do your own, pick your own stamp set if you live far away, and you have a card. Thank you. This is Debbie, and thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.